Outrageous water bills, broken water lines, and questionable contracts. These are just three of the issues that we've been investigating over the last year in our investigative series, Drained. I have heard from hundreds of you by email and phone calls, both emotionally and financially drained, and we have been able to get back more than $90,000 from the city for you. But we can only do so much. So we've taken your concerns to city council members, the director of public works, and to the mayor. We've done so via countless emails over the year. The latest round of questions to several city leaders, including the mayor's office, on October 30th. No answers, and our latest attempt to get answers in person has gone viral online. Mayor Turner, I'm so sorry. Will you stop payment to the contractors that are under investigation?
Let me stop.
Yes.
Amy, you're very rude. I want you to know you're not going to get away with this. You are rude.
Get away with what? I've politely, professionally asked by email for an email.
And you do not represent KPRC very well. And I've gotten to the point, well, enough is enough. You are very rude and you're not professional. And you have intruded on this press conference.
Yes.
On something else. And you have no interest in covering what we're covering today. And I am going to call your general manager and express strong dissatisfaction. There comes a point when even reporters should be bound by a code of professionalism, and you do not abide by it. And so I will not talk with you today.
Or ever? I asked when. You named the time I asked.
I told you several years ago that hasn't changed because your lack of professionalism has not changed.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Since we released the video, we've received emails and gotten some comments from people wanting to know what incident the mayor is referring to from several years ago. So we want to be transparent about that as well. 7 years ago, you may remember my investigation into the city's Safe Clear contract with a tow truck company and owner who was convicted of theft and organized criminal activity. That happened during the mayor's first year, and I wanted to ask him if he planned on canceling the suspect's city contract. Also, if he planned on donating the $10,000 the suspect had contributed to his mayoral campaign. Just like this latest case, I sent emails and made calls requesting an interview or at least answers to my questions. But ultimately, I had to wait for another public event to end to ask him those questions. We had to go back into our archives, but here's that recording.
Thank you all for coming. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you in the next few weeks.
Mayor Turner,
Yes.
Amy Davis, you know me, KPRC, we talked a lot when you were congressman.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you about the campaign contributions we talked about.
Amy, that story that you did was so bad.
Why?
Because I wasn't the mayor when that guy came in and got what he did. You know better than that.
Okay,
you should have had a picture of a niece, not me.
Okay, so
And I don't appreciate that.
we're live right now.
Well, but it should be because you owe the viewers an apology, and you owe me an apology.
Since you now know his record.
No. That's not what your story said.
No, I said you were not a mayor.
And I'm gonna stop you. You put my picture up on there when you know I had nothing to do with that story.
But you do now.
But that's not what your story.
You could take away the city contracts, couldn't you?
I want you to be honest with Houstonians.
I am.
And you're not. And your story was not fair. And there comes a time when reporters have to be held to a standard of integrity. And your story was not fair, and I'm not going to sit here and take it. So
Are you in a position to cancel his contract?
I want you to apologize to Houstonians for running a story that's misrepresenting my position.
Are you in a position to cancel his contract?
I want you to apologize for running a story that misrepresented my position. When you apologize,
Your office wouldn't tell me your position.
When you apologize, you knew I had nothing to do with the business that guy's got.
You do now.
No, but that's not what your story said. When you apologize, I'll deal with you. Until then, I'm not going to deal with you. It's going to be dishonest in your reporting.
I want to be clear, this is not just about the mayor's lack of a response. This is a bigger issue regarding Houston's systemic water billing issues and water main repair problems. And I wish we could do something to help every one of you who sends us emails, but this isn't going to stop until the city fixes these problems. So we won't stop pushing for answers, transparency, and action on behalf of this community. Go to clicktohouston.com/drained to check out all of our investigative stories and the resources available to you in case you're hit with a high water bill. You can also read what all of your city council members say needs to happen to get to the bottom of these problems. I'm Amy Davis, KPRC 2 News.